Hey everyone, welcome back to another Friday recap here on the Bowden Experience. And yes, I'm back. I'm alive and well. No, I didn't disappear. I just took a nice few weeks off to just kind of recharge, rejuvenate myself, get myself back in the motion of things. But yes, I am back, and we're going to talk about not just this past week, because I know Friday recaps, I normally recap this past week. We're going to be recapping the last few weeks, kind of tell you what's been going on in my own life, kind of what happened the past few weeks. And but before I get into that, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you had an amazing time during the holidays, both during Christmas and the New Year's. And I hope you had some time to spend with family, friends. I know I did, and it definitely was a blessing. So I hope you definitely had some time to do that and kind of relax a little bit. And so you might be asking, Ben, what'd you do the last few weeks? Well, I can tell you this. I did a lot of resting. I did a lot of relaxing. It was great to spend time with my girlfriend and her family and just kind of, like I said, hit that recharge button. And not necessarily that I was, upset about anything I'm doing here on the channel or my job or anything. I needed that time to refocus on God and refocus on how do I do better in the ministry that I love. And so that's what I did. And with that came a lot of new ideas. I have some new videos that are coming out. They're in the process of being edited. They should be coming out here in the next few days that do involve Rebecca. I got her to do some videos, guys. So that will be coming out in the next few days or week or so. There'll be a 300 Days in Hungary video coming out. And so really this break was great to allow me the time to kind of think of new things. What are some new ideas and everything like that, but also get me ready for the last few months of ministry here in Hungary, which is crazy to say that I've already been here 10 months. I've got about 2 months left before I head back to the States. And you might be asking what's next, Ben, and I'll talk about that near the end as well. But really, that's another thing I was doing during the break is applying to teaching jobs, not in the States, but here in Hungary. And again, I'll get more into that later. But yeah, it's just been an amazing break. God has really been working in my heart, challenged me on different things. Rebecca and I have had a great time, just hanging with each other, talking about the things we need to talk about and just growing together, as well as growing in myself and in my own walk and learning more about myself. So it was an amazing break, amazing last few weeks, about a month or so that I haven't really made one of these videos updating you guys. But that's what's happening. That's what's going to happen. That's what's happened. That was weird. But that is what has been going on. And I just wanted to share that with you. But with that, I want to move into kind of the prayer requests that also have some things with them. But yes, prayer requests. So number one is finishing out strong. Like I said, I have about 2 months left. I will leave anywhere between the beginning-ish, is that a word? I don't know. Part of March to the middle of March will be like when I leave, head back to America, and to basically spend a few months there before I return. God willing, everything works out with COVID and everything, but return to not only help with camp here at Word of Life Hungary, but then to teach at a school which is still up in the air, but I'll get to that in a second. So that's really cool. Yes, it's awesome that I have 2 months left because that means I get to see my family soon, but it is tough because not only will Rebecca's not coming back with me, a lot of my friends are going to be here. So it's going to be hard at times, but I think at the same time, it's going to be a blessing to see how God used me these last 2 weeks. So if you could be praying for how God may use me, and that I would be willing to listen and willing to just put myself in the place that He wants me to be, would be really appreciated. And then obviously I bring this up all the time, but Rebecca and I continue to pray for us. I definitely over these next 2 months, it's going to be hard at times, knowing that we're going to be apart for a few months. It's definitely going to be a tough thing, and we know that, we acknowledge that. We also know it could be good, and it's going to be a good time to grow as well, apart from each other, but it is hard. And so praying for us, pray that we could still grow spiritually together, we can still grow with each other, and ultimately just have a great relationship with one another. And then this is the big one. What is next? Like I said, I've been applying to jobs or like applying to schools and stuff like that. I actually, as you're watching this, in a week, so next Friday, probably I won't talk about during my Friday recap next week, but during that day, I will be in Budapest, not necessarily an interview, but more of a talking with staff at a school here that I really am looking forward to, just spending time there, getting to know the staff and such. We have a couple friends that work there, so it's gonna be really, really cool. So be praying for that, praying that these options open, as well as when I go back to the States, that there might be a job that I can have for a few months in order just to save up some money and to prepare for this next journey. I was joking with a friend earlier today that, I'll be 25 in June, and I think about it that I've never had a job longer than a year. I tend to then leave said job, and then move on to the next one. So it's going to be good to finally have a place that I can call home for a while. Obviously, moving back to Hungary, it's going to be something that's interesting. It's going to be something that's definitely different, challenging, knowing that it's my place for a while. So I'll be praying for all that. It's definitely can be stressful at times, but I know God's got it. And I know I have you guys praying for it as well. And then finally, and I didn't want to make this about this, and as you know, in the podcast episode yesterday, didn't want to make it about it, but pray for our country. And if you're not from America, pray for your country, but pray for our country. We are a divided country that is missing God. Pray that we can be, us Christians especially, can be the light, that we don't make social media our platform to downgrade somebody, but instead using the platform that God has given us, no matter what it is, to glorify Him, to share the good news and say, hey, this is what you're missing. So once again, just let's keep that in mind as we enter this new year, and as it's already seems like it's going to be another tough year in some cases. Let's focus on that. And so once again, I just want to say thank you. 2020 was a great year, a large part because of you guys, and 2021 is going to be, I know, another great year, making more videos for you all and hopefully encouraging you while I do it. And so with that, if you love this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That allows you to see everything that's going on. Plus, it allows me to get more videos to people, but then also for more people to see the videos. So I'm super excited just to continue growing this channel, this family, I like to call it, and everything with it. Once again, I want to remind you of this, that we serve an amazing God, that He is faithful, and you can trust Him. And as always, we'll talk next time.